Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! Okay, this is a time that we definitely need a recap in here, because it's been a while since we've gotten this quest. The main problem of Anastasia is neither the lack of physical strength nor the lack of weapon skill. The girl is a scaredy cat. It is unlikely that the Masters of the Warriors Guild can make a person braver, but Anastasia still wants to learn from them. The guild residence is in Roadside, a village east of Swifton, at the trade route's stopping point. Well, here we are. If it turns out that I actually can make Anastasia braver, that would be nice. One of the first things I noticed was how that character seems to be wearing the mask at the side of their head, and well, that's actually how I was seeing it. Giant rats are reliable and proven enemies. I know at least one person who would disagree with that. Oh, so I read that wrong. They're reliable and proven enemies. Fast, nimble, dirt cheap. My family has been raising rats for the Warriors Guild for 3 generations. Battles with rats temper your rookies, make them stronger. Everything is changing. It's time to try something new. I know at least one person who would agree with that. Fighting boring rats make your beginners go lazy and overconfident. My frog cyclopses, on the other hand, I'm glad I don't know any frog cyclopses personally. Pitiful slime can't be a challenge to a real warrior, even a young newbie, unlike a fierce giant rat. Aw, it's so cute though! Hey there, Wireland! Thank you for the resub! That is awesome of you. Rats can only bite. My frogs are also poisonous. Do you think the rat and the air quotes frog are aware that they're being offered as cannon fodder for rookie warriors? Ha! She even admits it. The nerve. You will go broke on the antidotes, Captain. The building of the Warriors Guild will turn into a pest house. The rats are disease carriers. My rats are the healthiest in the world. But the frogs? You won't find anything better than rats. Why even bother when you have frogs? Rats. Frogs! Silence, both of you, or I'll kick you out. The guild will consider both offers and decide on a supplier later. I hope you will not forget about our long-term partnership and support the local manufacturer. The Thieves Guild has already purchased my frogs. The Mages Guild is also interested in them. Competitors will leave you high and dry if you don't follow the trends. Move it, I said! I hate merchants. Quest journal updated. Okay, I'm curious. Is it part of this one? Nope. Quest journal updated. We talked to the captain now that we have gone into the Warriors Guild. Alright, let's take care of that real quick. Welcome to the Roadside Warriors Guild. If you have any problems that a sharp blade and a strong hand holding it can solve, you have come to the right place. My name is Gorislav Stormchaser. I am the captain of the local branch of the guild. Hello. Excuse me, madam. Your face seems vaguely familiar to me. Haven't we met somewhere? And I was reading that I actually had my hand on my chin. Nothing like getting into the role when nobody can see you. In my best interest, I prefer it to stay that way. We were not officially introduced, but you could see me at the prefecture banquets, the next to my brother. I am Anastasia Swift. Now I remember. I am sincerely happy to see you again. Honorable Lucius Swift is an excellent warrior. Because of him, our guild gets fewer orders than it should. However, we are honored to compete with such an illustrious warrior. I am sure you are as fierce and audacious in battle as your brother is. Yeah, we'll get to that. Wireland is asking, so have there been any difficulties without the name boxes? No, but that's largely because I have wrote down a bunch of names, and on occasion I do have to look them up. Wireland says the word is on a new message box. Yeah, it is a little bit sloppy whenever you finish a sentence with a single word on its own message window. I feel like in situations like that, the previous message could have been rewritten in a way to fit the entire message in the window. Although Warriorland is right, it can be tricky. Well, what brings you to us? To tell you the truth, I would like to take up a few lessons from you. Is there really anything that the guild can teach you? I'm afraid I'm not as good as my brother, but I am eager to catch up. Can't Lucius help you with that? He tried, but he's pressed for time. Urgent affairs. This is very unexpected. The Swifts have never honored the guild with their visit before, and with a request for lessons, no less. Well, there's a first time for everything. Fair enough. The doors of the Warrior Guild are always open to talented youth, and I have no doubts about your talent whatsoever. But there are rules that I must follow. Forgive me, Madame Anastasia, but I can only train guild members, and in order to join our ranks, you must pass the test. The test? Is it difficult? Nothing special. You must defeat the giant rats in the arena. Alone, of course. Defeat the rats? Alone? I understand that for you, the battle with such weak monsters is just a formality, but I must follow the rules. Yeah, you're kind of misunderstanding the situation. There is a small complication, however. You've come at a bad time. For many years, we have purchased giant rats from a local supplier, but recently contractual obligations expired and we no longer have the monsters. We wanted to renew the agreement on the same terms, but suddenly a merchant from Whitefield came forth with an alternative offer. She wants to sell Frog Cyclops. We heard the conversation. That was not a conversation, but a market kerfuffle. These two are giving me a splitting headache, but I have to consider both offers and choose the best one. I am so upset. Well, I guess nothing can be... Just sign the contract with whoever offers the best price. It's not so simple. Both suppliers are ready to bargain until they drop dead. And it's not just about money, because if Frog Cyclops are really better than rats, I'd rather buy them. When will you make the decision? The final call is mine to make, but I'm not the only one who has a say. We will discuss this at the Council of Guild Commanders. Maddie is having the same thoughts I am. Maybe you get to choose which she's less scared of. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping for a chance to choose the Frog Cyclops. And when will it take place? When the commanders make a choice, but they all hesitate like me. If you want to speed things up, go talk to them. That's the plan. Who is on the council? Lieutenant Milorad, Lieutenant Novik, our treasurer, and Vitalik. Lieutenant Milorad is the veteran of our guild and the guardian of its traditions. He is responsible for ensuring that young warriors respect senior comrades. Okay, if he's the guardian of the guild's traditions, then he's probably going to be the most difficult to convince to step away from those traditions and go with the Frog Cyclops. Lieutenant Novik organizes the battles in the arena. His duties also include looking after the monsters and feeding them. Our treasurer is not a warrior, but he is responsible for managing the guild's expenses. His word may as well be the last. And who is Vitalik? How do I say it? Vitalik is Vitalik. He usually hangs around the guild all day long and doesn't really do anything, but he's a good fellow to drink a couple of rum berries with before going to bed. And he always gives good advice, so I always invite him to the meetings. And suddenly gift subs. Thank you for that, where you land. That is, of course, awesome of you. So, Lieutenant Novik, Lieutenant Milorad, the Treasurer, and Vitalik. Thank you. Don't mention it. Come see me after the council takes place. Alright, we got plenty to do here. Sounds like that last person will be especially fun to deal with. Ratchetbor the Glorious, the founder of Rodonia's Warriors Guild. Jaromir the Proud is the 22nd Master of the Warriors Guild of Julgrad. He's the Archmagister of all military guilds of Rodonia and other provinces of the Jul Republic. What do you say, Anastasia? Who do you want to fight? Giant rats or frog cyclopses? No one! You heard the words of the captain. They will not teach you until you pass the test. Alone. And then the frogs are preferable. I just can't stand rats. They give me the creeps. You just haven't met the correct rat. Maybe it's better to fight rats and overcome your fear. They are not so bad. To be fair, that is something that Kiba suggested. You forgot the main thing. What are you talking about, Svetlana? Money, you fools! You heard what merchants talked about. They are eager to get this contract, which means they will pay those who help them. You're right. This is an opportunity not only to learn, but also to earn. Still, I really, really, really don't want to fight rats. To be honest, neither do I. You can do it. We need money. Perhaps we should talk with the merchants first. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that. I swear, something is moving in there. Would be funny if we could cause a commotion by opening this up. I doubt I'll get that opportunity, though. Okay, before I risk dealing with fighting a frog cyclops by talking to it. Also, how many save files does this game have? Holy heck. 40 save slots. Okay. I create a new save slot every stream. You think I'll be reaching 40 streams? Or 39, I guess? It's amazing. It's not even trying to bite. Hello, girls. Want to buy a frog cyclops? And why do we need to make this oh-so-wonderful purchase? Not all types of living slime are aggressive. Some of them can be tamed. I'm not entirely sure I like the idea of fighting tamed monsters. That seems a little unfair. Take a look, what a beauty. Decorative frog cyclops. Yuck! It fits in a handbag easily. Mark my word, tomorrow these babies will be the latest fashion in Julgrad. Wait, what? You have a unique chance to buy this cutie today. Soon, prices will skyrocket and city girls will be to blame. Yuck! I gotta know, how is Prague Cyclops fashion? I don't think we're going to be able to get the answer. Anyway, how did you get into breeding frog cyclopses? They are cool! Cool? This disgusting thing? Disgusting? But they are really look like frogs. And what's so good about that? Well then, haven't you heard the fairy tale about an evil sorceress turning a prince into a toad? Didn't you run to the pond after that to kiss a frog? Well, I think we all know the fairy tale, but somehow we have never thought of kissing toads. You're weird. We are. You definitely need to buy a frog cyclops. Then you'll surely understand how cute they really are. Honestly, if I was given the option, I would. I want to know how you wear a frog cyclops for fashion. Wait, I get it. Wait. Yeah. She mentioned having it in your handbag. Is this like, oh, what are the words for those dogs that you put in your bag? Oh, somebody in the chat help me. What word am I thinking of? Thank you, Maddie. Like a toy poodle. Okay, let's discuss the contract. We don't need frogs. However, we heard your conversation with the captain, and we are ready to help with the contract. I really need this contract to access new markets. Sadly, it's not that easy. The rat merchant is a shrewd one and knows how to throw a pity party. Warriors prefer dealing with him only because he is a local. This is so unfair. Merchants should have equal positions. You know, I definitely can't argue with that. I think. No, I can't actually. I mean, I don't know. I'm definitely a fan of supporting local businesses, but not when somebody's selling rats to kill. I stand for the complete freedom of trade. Of course, with the exception of foreign merchants. Jewelgrass squeezes them almost dry, but it's not enough. Still, how can you help me? Let's start with information. Do you know that the decision will be made during the council meeting, and apart from the captain, the 4 guild commanders will also be there? No. Go on. Lieutenant Milorad, Lieutenant Novak, and the treasurer and Vitalik will give their opinion to the captain. What kind of opinion? I can't say, really. Not yet. Alright, I see where you are going, girls. I would go and speak to the commanders myself, but this rat daddy-o won't let me. If you help me win the contract, I will reward you. Is 1,000 coins enough? 8,000. 3,000. 6,000. 5,000 is my final offer. 5,001. Yeah, I'll agree. I want to choose we need to think and go talk to the rat person, but nah, screw it. Let's save the rats. Fine. I will be here if you need something. Is this part of this quest then? Yep. No. Actually, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, this is a separate quest. The Rat Catcher and the Pro Cyclops Seller are competing with each other for the right to get the supply contract of the Warriors Guild. They will surely reward someone who can help them to sign the contract. So, this is actually something that you could go one way or the other. That's kind of interesting. Out of curiosity, Anastasia, calm down. It's tame and is more afraid of you than you are of it. Nonsense. My rats are not afraid of anyone. But don't touch Lariska. She's docile but could bite. Hello, girls. Would you like to buy a giant rat? This animal will emphasize your natural beauty. Come on. Some of them don't bite. Some of them. No. Well, that's unfortunate. Dang that cursed merchant from Whitefield and her blasted frog cyclopses. I've got an excess of goods. The rats are eating like there's no tomorrow, and soon I'll go broke trying to keep up with their ever-growing appetite. You have a curious mask. Do you like it? I bought it from the merchants from far Rodonia. It's from the Emerald Islands, the symbol of a cat god. It's not magical, but rats obey me better when I put it on. You know, I had a feeling that was like a cat mask. A cat god? This mask looks more like a rat muzzle. Perhaps the rats mistake you for one of them. I mean, my first thought was a fox. Looks like you have some serious problems with product sales. You bet. The merchant from Whitefields bring out like a jack-in-the-box. She has already stolen the contract with the Thieves Guild from under my nose, and now she wants to drive me out of here too. I don't understand where the trend for those ugly slimes came from. For centuries, all combat guilds used rats to train their newbies. My grandfather was a breeder, and here we are. The guilds are dissolving a decades-long partnership. I'm ready to go complain to the prefect. To the prefect? I pay Swift on taxes, and the old hack is from Whitefield. I'm asking you, where is the local dealer support? Perhaps we could help you. Have you decided to buy rats? No, help to win the contract. Do you know that the decision will be made during the guild council meeting? The people on the council are the captain, 2 lieutenants, the treasurer, and Vitalik. Yes, this is the standard protocol. I just wonder what the officers have in mind. I would go and ask myself, but the merchant is watching my every move. Whenever she sees me talking to someone, she immediately grabs the chance to sell her slime. We could have a talk with them, tactfully. For a price, of course. I've never relied on mediators' help, but right now I can't allow myself to be picky. I've already talked to the captain, but I'm afraid by doing it, I only made things worse. Storm Chaser keeps away from me now. Perhaps he will be able to turn the tide in my favor. For 8,000 coins. No! This is a robbery! 5,000 coins and not a penny more. Do you agree? We'll think about it. Am I seriously able to choose to help both of them? Kiba is asking, why is everyone with the 5,000? To make things easier for the player. Or harder, depending on how you look at it. Either way, price is not going to influence the player's decision. Good. I will wait for the good news. How do you pronounce this word anyway? Machia? Either way, I kind of have both options now.